Hello everybody, it is me, Explosive Ramen, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. So the last video was a thing. Yeah, that's really all I'm gonna say about it. Yeah, let's just continue on. Devices. Okay, let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with a touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have to say who you're talking to. It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime. Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this. Are you really gonna trust her though? So we just have to press graduate, right? If we do that, we can go home, right? I can go back. Press the... Let me save. Let me save! It's not letting me save. I'm pressing F1 and it's not letting me save. No! And our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected. Then it's safe to say this is a good ending, right? I ain't pressing shit. Hey, what are you doing? It's decided by a majority vote, so don't just think about it and press graduate. Don't you want to go back home? I don't care if you want to stay here, but don't drag us into it. Oh. Okay. He's right, this we can finally go back. This will be the end, and our friends who died will be safe. Okay. Oh no, I can't save. No, I can. That's weird. Press graduate. Yes! Yes! My man, for real this time. Oh. Oh, Makoto, how I have missed you. Don't press it, this is Junko's trap. Huh? That guy from earlier is back again. It's not again. This time it's the real one. Real. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation. This guy is the real Makoto Naegi? Then this is the guy I spoke to. I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter. Just when the chumps are on a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus the main character gallantly appears. Or gallantly, whatever. I'm drooling so much. Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone, and then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all. I can't stop. Okay, let's skip that. It's just like now is really not the time. How are we able to get here, Makoto? Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys. If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone. Good point. Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Your students. Which means you must respect my authority. I don't know about that. I already know the risks of being here. You always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me. Oh god. Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap? It doesn't matter. It does matter! Mate, are you gonna trust her over the guy that just appeared? Am I gonna have to fight you? The fact you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap. Huh? She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life. You little old me. Who do we trust? If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying. You know her goal? Well, it's pretty obvious at this point. The Despair Restoration yeah. The Despair Restoration Program? As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create. That's just low. And upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was... Yeah, I figured she would try her best to come back to life. Even though she was... Well, never mind, actually. That's a spoiler for the first game. What? Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life. Well, not as themselves. They're gonna be taken over by Junko? What the fuck? Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them. That doesn't mean I was lying, you know, I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. They will be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act up the personalities. Exactly, don't fuck with me. I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy. Like what? Oh boy. No! Please. I said don't fucking mess with me. Not a chance. Junkify all mankind? After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. Ew! God, that looks so gross. Where's that? Is that? What the hell even is that? Is it the Netherlands? Because of the flags on the light posts? Or the banners on the light posts, I mean? I'm not sure. With this, my Despair Utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land will be complete. That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Our dreams are expanding. Oh my god. That messed up plan is your goal? Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you? Yeah, but she wouldn't have been satisfied. Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that? No, there's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other. Fuck, I can't save. It was because there's something she didn't do. So then that reason is the school chips rules. Even she had to obey them. It's because of the school trip's rules. Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip? Junko usurped Usama's authority as an observer and her role as her teacher. Yeah, but because she basically became an observer, she still had to follow the rules of an observer. Yeah, it's... Sorry, I thought someone was calling me. God, I don't know. Sorry, I'm sorry I'm snorting so much. It's just... It's not allergies, I guess it's just one of those... I guess it's just one of those periods, you know, one of those days. That's why when Junko took over the position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well. The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students. An exception to this rule is made if any student violates a rule. So the rules were protecting us. I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan. So you made us kill each other because you couldn't kill us yourself. Is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over? Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings. How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives? Chump change. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Fuyiko. So that's your trap. You tried to make us choose graduation, you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program. Oh, God, there's a gnat in the fucking room with me. And they always just have to go right up to your fucking face. Dumbass bugs. How could you be so cruel? That's your ultimate despair, yeah. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair. That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. He's not yours, for the record. For me, despair is not a goal. Yeah, it's a fucking... Oh no, that's... Or I sorry, I didn't even think. It's just... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we get it. That's why we able to pursue despair with such purity. Quote-unquote purity, sure. You only exist to fill people with despair. It's bored easily, still remember fondly. Thousands of fools are madly loved to be dying one by one. Whatever. And the best part is they did it to themselves, you know? Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Ah, that memory is so beautiful, it made my brain melt. I wish it actually did. Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending? Reserve Corps students. Are you talking about the Reserve Corps' mass suicide? I totally forgot you saw the Reserve Force. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss. Bullshit. Mass suicide? What's she talking about? An incident where 2,357 people from the Reserve Force all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it. She's literally... It's literally Jim Jones to... It's basically Jim Jones. Jim Jones, the... What was it, the People's Temple? I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, but it's Jim Jones, basically. You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. Watch this shit. Next she's gonna say, oh, they actually did! Close enough. There's no way you guys even have a meaningful relationship like that anymore. You're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair. Great, so we don't need it anymore. I do not really know what you are trying to say. Yuko robs the future of everyone she interacts with. Your ultimate despairs are among her many... You ultimate despairs are among her many victims. If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair. That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape. But if you do that, you guys will be able to return to the real world, right? This is where I would say objection, but I'm supposed to keep it a secret. Huh? If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right? If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead. So I mean, we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out. Heck, why does it have to be like that? Just patience, man, patience. It's such a cool fate for you guys, but it's awfully convenient for the future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate spares, including me, trapped in this game forever. But they don't want to keep us trapped in the game forever. That's what... we've already been over this shit 1,000 times. Wrong, that's not it. But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it can't be helped. Lol. This is nothing to lull about. It's so ironic. You came all this way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win, the goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic? Just like your entire existence, isn't it? Stop it. It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? No. What about the killings in the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs kill each other off? This is just too... Don't give up yet. There is a way you can guys get out of here without letting Junko out. Hell yeah. Huh? No, there's no way such a convenient... Oh boy. Is it time? 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 Huh? There is? Really? That's the first time I've heard of it. First time she's heard of it. Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? It's a way to get out that Junko doesn't know about. It might be that. The shutdown sequence. You can override the observer and forcibly escape from the Neo World program. Not even the teacher or observer can prevent that. Turn that in. Are you talking about the shutdown sequence? Shutdown sequence? What is that? Yeah, Makoto, I was listening, buddy. It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program. Hidden command. Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So prepare a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies. As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop. And that means even Junko can't stop it. Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown. Huh? You know about it? Do you know why? Do you know why I can't activate? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown? Oh, there's not enough people. Because there's not enough people. Pay attention to class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, you need at least like half of the students, right? Out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. So we have But it just says out of 15 people, so it doesn't have to be the students themselves, it could just be anybody that's in the program. Or that's in the, yeah, the Hope Restoration Program, Neo World Program, whatever you want to call it. In the simulation, whatever, so it's... Right now we have... So it's Hajime, Akane, Kuihiko, Kazuichi, Sonia. That's 5, Makoto equals 6. Fuck. So unless we get 8 people in here, we're screwed. Am I correct? However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here. Even if you want to cheat, I won't let you. It's not cheating. It's not cheating if it's a function in the game. Well, maybe, but to be fair, you've been cheating a lot. The shutdown sequence will activate. Alyssa knows that different people initiated it, so it's totally impossible. You totally saw that supposedly hidden command. Makoto's silent. That tells me he is aware of something. No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate a shutdown. You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning? It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance. And try to explain it to us. What's the chance of winning of which you speak? I believe... What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny. Alright, that's a little harsh. For those of you who don't know, she's calling Makoto puny because I think Makoto is like 5'3", according to the first game. So he's pretty short, and he also seems kind of lanky. I believe in them. Oh my god, is it the rest of the people from the first game? Yes. Yes! Oh my god. This is amazing. That's not something you need to take your time saying. Byakuya, huh? So you do care. Believe. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this. Oh, just them two. Okay. You know what, I'll take that. I guess Kyoko and Byakuya were the best choices for this, really. Kyoko, Byakuya, I knew you guys would come. Kyoko? Byakuya? We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings. I'm sorry. Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we've made it. Oh, dude, fucking Kyoko's like one of the best characters in the first game, I swear to god. Hey, what's going on? Why are there more people again? And you'll see why she's one of the best characters, by the way. If you haven't even played the first game, which I don't know why the hell you're still watching this, if you haven't played the first goddamn game, or at least have seen a playthrough of it. How exciting, I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later. I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. Bruh, he's 6'1". Byakuya's 6'1", by the way. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls. I'm sure there is, and I don't want anything to do with it. Shut up! Byakuya, you're alive. But you're so skinny now, I feel so bad for you. That's different Byakuya. The actual Byakuya. You shut up too. Are you two also from the Future Foundation? No, it's probably not just that. They're the original survivors. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agree with their ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Tragedy, if the killing school life is referring to that. You guys are the survivors of the Killing School Life who previously defeated Junko, right? Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now? Yeah, actually, I guess Makoto, Kyoko, and Byakuya were... Well, Makoto obviously was an obvious choice, but I guess Kyoko and Byakuya were the best choices because the other 3 options are not really good choice. They're not even the best choices, they just aren't good choices, period, for something like this. There's 3 of them here now. The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Stupids, making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly? It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice. So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence. What? Oh, fuck off. Why are you crying? You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps. It's better than being here with you right now. Chump, you said it again. Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her and this messed up world. And this messed up world? Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us? No need to worry, we won't let you get hurt. Considering it's you saying that, I honestly believe you. It's not just that, we want a more detailed explanation. If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. Ooh. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko along with your avatars here. So you're saying we're going to be deleted too? It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program. What does that mean for us? Oh no, are we gonna be full of despair again? Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you enter the program. Well, shit. So we're gonna be the ultimate despairs again. Is there reason to tell them all that? They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it. Hold on a sec. If we would go back to our original selves before we enter the program, revert to ultimate despairs. I'm sure there's another way. Does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair? That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me when you used to feel despair upon despair. You're not even... You won't even be alive. No. Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it? I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko. It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us. We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end. Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you. But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair. You're a fucking idiot. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or... Of course not. We would never allow that to happen. It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now. Could you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like really nasty. Yeah, well you still did it. But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right? Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that. It doesn't matter what you want, that's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds. Meaningless, vanish. Does that include her too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed. Oh, Chiaki. Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you lost a limb like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop. Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke. We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past. We don't know anything about that past. Hey, why did we become Ultimate Despair in the first place? I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer. It seems my teachings were quite thorough. You're a cunt. However, if you ask me, people who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest. But you're a fraud, Junko. Guys who desperately want to reach the top, they don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. Like, you were too weak to kill other people, so you made other people do it. So what does that say about you? Keep that in mind. You are not one to talk. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 70,082 ways to do that. The point is, when you cling to talent and hope, despair is already set in. That's not even an explanation. And what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being Ultimate Despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. After saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore. So what you just said was you talking out of your ass. Great. Are you kidding around? Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already. Before we do that, we gotta do some reviewing. When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived. And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win? This isn't a game, you know. Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your failing school life. You made it a game, for the record. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters. You called us chumps again. Only because it's true. More importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake. There was a more important goal here. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question? Question? As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So question, who did I learn, how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as a killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together. The same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? People Junko learned the method. I just tried connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. Let me... Logic dive? Man, there's a lot of logic dive and Hangman's Gambit in this. 7 minutes now, Jesus. 1, 2, 3 questions. This is what? It's gonna get really hard, like, super suddenly, isn't it? Oh, God. Checkpoint, please. Oh, whoops. Should not have jumped there. Shouldn't have done that either, really. Okay, please let's repeat the first question. Okay, thank God. Hope Academy's headmaster. What the hell? I'm actually gonna go for this just because. Okay, so she wanted to lure the Future Foundation here. I probably should have just went with that. That would have been the sensible answer. But I saw Hope Speak Academy headmaster and I went, huh, that seems like an interesting answer, let's go with that. Oh God. Alright. Simple enough. Okay. This is what bait was used to lure the Future Foundation? Junko herself with the killings. The killings. It's probably Junko herself, isn't it? Okay, no, it was the killings. Alright. Good. Good, 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 good. Alright, that was easy. Oh God. Why would you do that? Oh my God. Ugh. I hate this. God, I hate it. Make it stop, please. Please let's be the last one. Okay, thank God. What did you use to force them to watch the killings? Surveillance Caramel, Surveillance Gamera, Surveillance what? Surveillance Caramel. Ah, yes. The Surveillance Caramel. I can't even come up with a witty joke for that. That's just too off the wall. Alright, finally. Alright. I got it. You guys use the surveillance cameras. You use the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you? That's what they were being used for? In the previous Killing School Life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school, like a fucking MTV reality show. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose. Ding ding ding, I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation. The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras. Yeah, he's like, yeah. I will never be queen now, please forget what you saw. So you guys are watching us? Then why didn't you come and rescue us earlier? Well, that's pretty complicated. We tried to hack it many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn. Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but we didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. This way we jeopardized your safety by taking such a gamble. Even so, we kept trying over and over again. Until it was finally possible for us to enter the program, just a short time ago. And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right? Don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through this, right? Don't go through all this. Of course, we made you do it for that reason. We restricted this game instead of killing you outright to show it off to the Future Foundation. We have forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation. That's why you guys are chumps. You're just a bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. I don't think you realize the situation you're in, Junko. You're the fish. We're the fishermen. But it's not my fault, you know? It's not my fault that It's not my fault that I started all this, you know? This game is a fight between me and the Future Foundation and me. You guys are just instigators in the background. But you guys already know that when you chose to play this game, right? Just 1 second. Please, that sounds as though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will, but that's precisely the truth. Huh? You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program. To provide the opportunity, I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. You have overstayed your welcome for so long. That's right. The reason the ultimate despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself. That's just your imagination. Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap, and now your face is filled with the lovely shade of despair. Well, despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place. Don't go blaming us for this. Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair. We do not feel despair. Even if this is all a trap, we will never regret coming here. And this is the only thing we can do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this. You're pretty fucking desperate. Well, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever. Trapped? Why would that happen? For a split second, I thought her arms were reaching outside of the cell phone, and I was like, You know, the graduation exam rule. There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement. Is the teacher's final decision. As I recall, we also did the teacher's final decision. To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know. What, does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it. Obviously, there's no way I let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade. Except, we can activate the shutdown. That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right? But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world. We know that all too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time. Oh? Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say. It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. What's wrong with that? Making we back down because of something like that is a huge mistake. That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake. Huh? You're totally overestimating these chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence. Why not? Look upon their faces. They look like little piglets who are forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair. No, but then we shut you down, get rid of the virus, or make a new Neo World program. Where do we go back in? Chico, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. My man. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. Thank you. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures. I was totally waiting for a protagonistic line like that. When I crush you with despair, such ecstasy. No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair. Wrong, wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. What, you gonna say we are? That's the mastermind's job. Fucking excuse me? And they'll be appearing very soon? So she's not even the mastermind this time? Someone else is coming? That can't be. It's just a bluff. You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that. Enough already. What are you talking about? Fucking excuse me? What the fuck? What the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna end this video right here. This is probably a good cliffhanger to go out on. Shit, I mean, I knew it was important to the fucking story, I just didn't know it was like that. Although, then again, he did kill 13 students. So, I guess that's the thing. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. fuck me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe. You don't have to though. That's your own choice, obviously. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next video. So goodbye for now.